Grab a cold one, sit back, and enjoy the show. This is Corner Pub Sports.
Hey, this is Brian Dawkins, and you're looking at Corner Pub Sports.
Corner Pub Sports.
What is going on, everybody? Here we are live on a Friday night. It's supposed to be on Facebook. Apparently, it's not working. We're trying. We'll see what happens. Technical difficulties, you know.
Or to YouTube.
That's what happened. Elon Musk buys Twitter, and then all of a sudden Facebook goes down the shitter.
Yeah.
You know, there's all that. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for listening. If you're downloading the show, of course, as always, and of course, if you're tuning in live on Twitter and YouTube, thanks, Facebook. We'll see what we can do about that. We thank you guys.
Can we get the Tesla dude over there?
Yeah, we could do get that motherfucker over there. Yeah.
Can we get him over there? No.
Space Hook.
Space Book.
Hey man, how about a huge shout out to our fucking producer over here with the release of a fucking album.
Yeah, let's plug it for a minute, for real. Like, I know he was probably against a good call, bro. Our own Sean Selby, he put his whole heart and soul into something. He's a very good musician. He's been doing it a long time. He put his whole heart and soul into something, and he released it today. Go give it a listen, even if it's not your cup of tea. Just he worked his ass off on it. And
let our listeners know, what's the name of the album, Sean?
It's CWKQ. CWKQ. Look it up. Just look up my name, Sean Selby, SeanSelby. You'll find it.
Spotify will help you out.
Yeah, you'll find it everywhere. We're on Facebook now, by the way, guys. We're good. Yeah, just look it up. I'm very happy with it, the way it turned out. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for plugging that.
it deserves a plug, man.
Thank you.
It's been months in the coming.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been working on it since September. So it's, long time, 8 or 9 months working on it. So I appreciate it, man. I play everything on my own on it. Instruments, singing, vocals, lyrics. Gary helped write a song, Center of You, which is the third song on the album. Fourth song. Yeah, that's right. It's an intro song. Fourth song on the album. So thank you, man.
Well done.
Yeah. Just check it out, guys. If you don't like it, cool. If you like it,
I don't see anybody
cool
who
too.
won't like it.
I'm
just saying.
Not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean? Dave Pearson, what's up, sir? He said, happy Friday, gentlemen. The future of Philly sports looks a lot brighter today.
Absolutely.
And I
speaking of that, we're on number 48. The Eagles pick at 51, and
the Kobe Dean is still
out
available.
Yeah.
Why, though? Why?
Yeah, something's going on there, man. I don't know. So I guess we're starting off the show with that. I didn't even come up with an agenda.
No,
because there's so much going on. I think we should start off with the Eagles and what they did in last night's draft. And look, we're gonna get to the Sixers. Sixers advanced to the second round. We'll get to the Phillies. They had a nice week this week. Really nice week.
Let me say this.
They got an important weekend.
Yeah.
Like the Philadelphia 76ers has shocked the world with trading for James Harden. Howie Roseman's looking at this shit and he's like, hold my fucking beer. And I'll tell you what,
I think a little bit of that goes into it. I really do.
Absolutely. He can't let the Sixers take the spotlight.
Yeah, I really do think some of that goes into it. I do. So, get right into it. The Eagles traded 16. They move up to
13.
13. After the Lions moved up 20 fucking spots to take a receiver.
But they were worried about the Ravens taking who they wanted.
Right, but
everybody thought they were moving up to take a quarterback,
and that's not the case.
Yeah,
that's not the case with the Eagles. They were not going to take.
No, I meant Detroit.
Right.
Yeah.
The Eagles were not going to take Jameson Williams there. They weren't.
But I mean, me personally, what I'm seeing what Detroit is doing, I think they may believe in Jared Goff.
But you don't move up 20 spots for a wide receiver.
No, you don't. Yeah, you don't do that, especially in a deep wide receiver draft.
Like you could have got a comparable wide receiver in the second round.
But wait a minute, we've all been guys sitting here. If you believe he's your guy,
not a receiver for 20 spots, bro.
Mm.
Never.
I mean, that's
never.
It's the Lions.
Exactly.
It's the Lions.
Exactly. That's why they're still going to suck. That's why. That's why they're still going to win 5 games.
That was definitely a Detroit pick. So yeah, so I'm watching ESPN. And I'm glad to start off with this, right? Because we got to start with this one because it was the first pick, right? Eagles moved from 15 to 13. They drafted what?
Jordan Davis,
a fourth rounder or something.
They traded that
obviously the 17th and a fourth rounder,
and it was 2 fourth rounders, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
But regardless,
to move up to 13,
like this kid's a fucking beast.
I said, and there's multiple text threads going on. I said they're going to take Davis here, and then ESPN's like, oh, they're going to take Williamson. I'm like, yeah, I guess I could kind of see that. I can kind of see them doing that. And then Detroit takes him. I said, it doesn't. You know what?
Reports are that like if Jordan Davis was available, they weren't going to pick Williamson. They wanted Jordan Davis.
I think the Ravens were going to take,
and that's what I
Jordan Davis.
And Howie Roseman's like,
Me and Sean had the conversation earlier, which we had a conversation earlier. Jordan Davis is a typical Baltimore Ravens pick.
Yep,
absolutely.
A big, heavy guy that clogs up the middle. On the
like a giant turd that just clogs up that toilet.
Exactly.
The day after 16 beers.
Exactly. On the defensive side of the ball, it's a Ravens guy, and the Eagles said, "Hold up, man. This is our guy." And I read something else today that the timing was tricky. They were working this out all week with what happened later in the draft, but they were working this out all week.
So we're going to get to that next.
So they were working. What was tricky was the timing, trying to get AJ Brown to commit to a contract. So AJ Brown, like you might say, another guy who wanted
right. The Eagles were saying we're not going to trade for him if he's not willing to extend.
Right. So AJ Brown, you may hear like another guy didn't want to be here. AJ Brown's a top 5 receiver, arguably. He's at least top 7.
Or top 7, yeah.
He's at least top 7. So he wanted to be paid like any guy would. The rate that the Titans offered him $16 million a year.
Like that's
a slap in the face.
Yeah. Especially when
he leads the league since he's come in the league in 50-yard catches.
Especially when you see what the other wide receivers that got traded.
Right. Tyreek Hill got $30 million a year. And I don't want to sound biased. I don't want to sound like a homer. AJ Brown's better than Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill's a one-trick pony. He's a one-trick pony.
I'm not going. Yeah, but I'm not going there.
He doesn't get 50-50 balls, and he doesn't go over the middle.
Yeah, but I can't go. Tyreek Hill's a game-changing receiver.
But as an all-around receiver, AJ Brown's better.
Like
he's a more well-rounded receiver than Tyreek Hill.
Right.
Yes, I'll say that.
Like he led the league in rack.
So before we get to the AJ Brown thing, though, because we got to bring this up because Callie just chimed in here.
Somebody took Nakobe Dean. He's not on Mel's best available board anymore. Somebody took him.
We'll see.
Oh wait, that's just quarterbacks.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're getting close. We'll see what the Eagles do here. Callie said, "I really."
You talk about an anally retentive cocksucker. You see Mokopi right there.
Callie went at Hamilton, the safety Hamilton, Kyle Hamilton, who went to the Ravens. Were the Ravens going to always go Hamilton there? Maybe watch. She's going to be like a 6-time Pro Bowler.
Well, wait a minute. John Harbaugh has always been,
right,
pull up your defense.
But I feel they would have went after Davis as well. I think because Davis was he's a
Ravens guy.
Yeah, the big giant lineman right in the middle of that line, right? That's a Ravens pick all the way.
Like
one thing you
big lug of a player.
And the one thing you were able to do against the Ravens last year was run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I totally think that the Ravens would have took him.
But Callie gets the pick. He gets Davis pick. There's a lot of there's people out there who are not happy with the Eagles taking Davis. That
Let's not get crazy. You know, you got to talk about it all. Davis has a problem. His weight fluctuates a little bit, and he's been proven to take plays off. But me and Gary were having this conversation on the way over. I feel with this locker room, with the linemen, the defensive linemen, and the offensive linemen you have in this locker room, they're not going to let him be lazy. They're going to coach it right out of him.
He's still going to eat his Swedish fish.
He loves Swedish fish. He does.
Yeah.
But he's going to get in the weight room. He's going to lose a little bit of weight. I bet you he's 5-10 pounds lighter before the season starts.
I mean, that aside, I mean, as much as he weighs and is big, he's a big motherfucker.
He ran a 4.7.
He's 6'8".
As big as he is,
350 pounds.
And he ran a 4.7.
4.7.
Right, and he's able to run like that.
Right. Which means he has quick feet, which is what you need in alignment.
Like at his position in the Columbine, he was the best. He was number one.
Yeah.
Number one in the Columbine at his position.
So on paper, like you never know. It's a crapshoot. On paper, they got the best defensive tackle in the draft.
I'm just reading Callie and Polsky going at it back and forth like they always do.
Like again.
Callie's like, look, man, I got a lot of stuff going on Friday nights. And Polsky writes, nothing's more important than Corner Plus Sports, you fake fan.
So the Saints took Lante Taylor.
And he said, tell that to Mrs. Callie. Safety, yeah. So another safety went. Tennessee safety just went.
Shout out to you, Polsky.
Eagles are 2 picks away. All right, look. Well, we got a couple minutes before we get to the Eagles pick.
But start answering on the board real quick, guys. If Nakobe Dean's there at 51,
you take him.
Do you take him?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because you have nothing else.
Yes, you do.
You do. You got Kazir White and Hakeem Reddick.
Shit, I fucking forgot.
We said
I forgot.
That's why I'm not so sure they take a linebacker.
They may not. They may pass over him, Ryan.
They're 2 undersized linebackers, but
I think I'm telling you right now, they're going to go offensive line with their 51st pick.
Wolverine.
We'll find out in about 10 minutes.
Wolverine's running back.
Polsky's not in the second round. Garrett, get off of that.
Who?
Wolverine's running back.
Dave Peterson said yes. Yes, he would take Nakobe Dean. Who you saying? Cornerback?
The Michigan Wolverines running back.
Oh, running back? There was a running back taken already. I think the Jets.
Kenneth Walker, Michigan State running back.
Yeah, so then
I ain't gonna lie.
I
don't want to get Gary pissed off. If they take a running back with their second pick, I'm unhappy. No.
I don't hate you for that.
Dude, you can get that guy probably in the 4th round.
Yep.
I don't hate your opinion.
Fucking listen to Ray Charles over here with the fucking glass sunglasses.
Yeah, that's right.
I like the look though.
It's actually kind of intimidating. It's like we're playing poker.
I'm coming to get you, brother.
I can still read you though.
Yeah,
I need your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle.
It keeps me coming day and night.
Stop fucking around, cunt!
I'm gonna get you off.
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
What's up, Joe Cardano? How are you, sir? We're talking a little NFL draft, talking Eagles draft.
Joe Cardano, what's going on, man?
So we covered the 13th pick. I'm happy with it. I'm glad the Eagles took a defensive lineman. They need defensive linemen. They need a replacement for Cox after this year. You know, Cox is a major part of this team for 10 years now.
Yeah, but Cox is becoming limp.
That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
Limit. So Jordan Davis fills that hole. You know, well,
yeah.
So,
but you immediately replace a potential Hall of Fame defensive tackle.
My concern about Davis is the getting to the quarterback. Like
he's not that guy.
He's not that guy.
He's not going to get to the quarterback.
That's the first thing I heard was, he's not a pass rusher. They need
he's
pass
a defensive tackle. He's not an edge guy.
So you're saying he's not a 3-down guy?
He is a 3-down guy, but he's not going to be the guy to get sacks.
So do you not think
if he gets hurries or pressures, okay.
Right, but he's not going to get you 9-10 sacks a year.
Being a clog.
You're not going to be able to run the ball
inside,
on him.
Does that not open things outside?
Absolutely.
If you have to focus on a guy who's clogging up the middle lane, that opens things outside.
Right. You don't think Brandon Graham
Listen,
but you don't think Brandon Graham did what he did for so long?
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
You don't think that had something to do with Fletcher Cox? You know what I mean?
Listen, I don't hate the pick, and I don't hate you guys' opinion. But the past 5 fucking years, the Eagles have not had a pass rush.
They do. They need an edge rusher.
Yeah,
I don't deny that.
They're
Garrett.
29th in the NFL.
Right.
In
I
sacks
don't
last
deny
year.
that
Okay.
at all. But if you
Oh.
think Jordan Davis is
Right.
filling that need, you're wrong. That's all.
Joe
Right.
just said
So
the same thing. Don't need to get the quarterback. Just push that pocket. Look,
You got to get to the quarterback
the-
in
yeah,
today's
but here's the
NFL.
thing. Davis is a guy who's going to push that pocket back. Remember how close? How many times?
Like he might open
was-
things up for Hargrave.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hargrave and Davis inside, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But think about how many times Brandon Graham was so close last year, right? But you had Cox was getting double teamed. How are you going to double team Davis and Hargrave? Like, you can't double team them both, right? They're going to just penetrate inside.
Maybe Josh Sweat and Derek Barnett turn into what we thought they would be.
I mean, maybe I just go back to the fucking like the old days of the Eagles defense where the quarterback was just like with his eyes open, like wide,
Mhm.
and we just don't have that.
Well, Gar, maybe you need to get off of that. Like that was a historic defense.
What?
Historic. They won the Super Bowl in 2017 with this kind of defense.
Like we need a guy to get 6 or 7 sacks.
You had that in Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham got you 8, 9 a year. You know what I mean? They won the Super Bowl in 2017 with this kind of defense. A young and energetic Fletcher Cox.
Right, Ryan.
Who's the one from the Ravens that they had that played next to him?
Yeah, Chris Long too.
Yeah, but
The dude we got from the Ravens, the big dude.
yeah,
They played and then he retired like the next year.
you're right. He played next to Fletcher Cox that year.
What was his fucking name?
I remember him too. I can't think of his name.
All right, but they were big on the inside, and you had guys that got pressure on the outside, maybe didn't get there. So they won the Super Bowl with this kind of defense.
Well, they won the Super Bowl with this kind of defense and a little bit of luck.
Shorten the last name.
Yeah.
Begin with an N. And oh fuck.
Get
What the fuck was his name?
the Jagu or
There was something. Oh my god, I can't believe I can't remember his name.
anyway.
Anyway, hey, Polsky he said long. Joe said the ends are going to get able to get sacks. No more quarterbacks stepping up. All right, so the Patriots are up to the podium, making the pick before the Eagles here in the second round with another Make-A-Wish kid.
Oh, that fucking guy in the fucking with the Giants.
Yeah.
Like,
So
shut up. You make a wish.
well, here's what I was saying.
What's he?
With the 50th pick,
Yeah.
the Patriots select.
Nah. Yeah,
He fucked up the name.
yeah. When the Giants picked Thibodeau, was that guy busting a nut?
No, not only that,
Like-
they took him right. So the dude here's the dude, They took a
Tyquan
lot.
Thornton.
receiver from Baylor.
So
the-
Kobe Dean's
So
there.
here they are, right? Here's the jersey, right? Here's the jersey. Here's Thibodeau with the jersey, and there's the fucking dude's like, and the dude's like, so he's gonna look back on that picture and go, that motherfucker died 2 weeks later after taking that picture. With him.
Yeah.
So did you hear that story about
About-
the Giants?
No,
So all along, it looked like the Giants were going to take Neal and Thibodeau, but it looked like they were going to take Neal at 5 and Thibodeau at 7.
yes, okay.
Apparently, Howie Roseman was on the phone with the Lions. If the Giants would have took Neal at 5, Howie Roseman was moving up to 6 to get Thibodeau. The Giants got a feel that something was going on. That's why they took Thibodeau at 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So instead of Davis, would have had Thibodeau.
Yeah.
And what about that wide receiver?
Well,
that
you will
plays for
probably
Penn
want-
State?
What were you gonna give up though? Because then
You
you're
would probably
not.
had to give up both of them, so you probably wouldn't have got A.J.
Oh,
Brown.
the Eagles pick is in.
Eagles pick us in. All right, here we go. So Callie said, "I want to be a Make-A-Wish kid. I'll probably fall off the stage."
Fly, Eagles, fly.
You and your dark surroundings and your cigar.
On the road to victory.
I kissed her. I'm going.
Look at this
Yeah.
guy's name, Cole Strange.
Yeah, he looks like Carson Wentz's Make-A-Wish brother.
Nah, he looks like a guy that said, "Fuck you, I'll smack you right in your fucking
I'm
mouth."
telling you, dude. I call me nuts.
Apparently,
I think Bill Belichick gets another ring before he retires.
well, apparently, Sean McVay laughed at the Patriots pick of Cole Strange.
Yo, look
Really?
at this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, he's not shooting meth.
no, he probably is. The super fan
Yeah.
that paints his face. He's got the pad.
All right, so we got a couple minutes here before the Eagles' second pick.
What's it?
Reminds me of somebody I know.
Ryan. It stinks nice and good.
Do they go Nakobe Dean here? Do the Eagles go Nakobe Dean?
I mean, you got Trey Jackson, Troy Anderson, linebackers too, man.
Do they go Nick Cross, safety from Maryland? Do they go
There's so many
Taylor
things.
Britt from Nebraska, safety? They can go safety here.
They could. There's so many things. They
I
could do
think
here.
they go offensive line. I think they go unsexy here.
Nah,
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it.
Nakobe Dean, bro.
But Nakobe Dean, like me personally, was my dream when the draft started. So if you ended up with Jordan Day, at one time, I know it's crazy, but at one time
That
I
is
said,
crazy.
can we just fucking draft the whole fucking front seven of the Georgia Bulldogs? So if we ended up with Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean, dude, and AJ Brown in between it, like, give Howie the best grade for the draft this year.
Yo, do you give Howie Roseman the keys to the city?
No, not yet. But it seems like last year's draft and this year's draft, he's finally learned.
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 You're gonna learn today.
Yeah. You're
Polsky
gonna
said Rudy, draft Rudy.
Rudy.
So while we're waiting should we
Fuck
wait until
Rudy.
the Eagles make their second
That ain't
pick before we get into the
I don't
second?
know, man. That's one of the. I ain't gonna lie.
Rudy?
Every time I watch it, a tear.
Get out
And
of
I
here.
hate Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah, the inconsistent Irish.
I
cocksucker.
fucking hate Notre Dame.
Callie said Rudy was offsides.
Brody should have crashed.
Should have been a flag.
Fucking Rudy.
What is it? If you watch Rudy backwards, he's a football player, becomes a steel worker.
Like his inspiration was Rock live.
Oh, that dude. That dude.
All right, while we're waiting for the Eagles pick. Drank a lot of beer today. This is not going to be a fun day tomorrow.
Wrench.
Wrench, Industrial Arts Brewing Company, out of what is that, New York or something?
Who cares?
I don't know, some fucking place. And then Ryan's drinking Voodoo Ranger Juicy.
I'm not the
Hazy
one who's so
IPA.
far away when I feel the snake bite enter my veins.
Because it's voodoo too. You know they have
Never
a.
did I wanna be there again.
Yo, you
but
know
I don't remember why.
You know they have
I
a song called Voodoo 2?
TOO. Voodoo
200. And he literally says it's Voodoo 2.
It's Voodoo 2.
I never heard that.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It was pretty lame.
What's that on Oracle?
I thought it was on. Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah,
It
I
might be
think it's on Oracle.
yeah.
But the original Voodoo is a very good
Kristen Cronana says she wants to hear the unicorn.
It's a unicorn.
There he
Dave,
is.
Dave.
There's Davey.
It's true.
Dave.
song.
To Dave, our boy Dave. There he is.
Fucking Dave.
Cheers. Yeah, we miss Dave.
The pick is in.
There he is, right behind the bar.
The pick,
Always right behind the bar.
Absolutely.
There's Dave right there.
Yes, sir.
the pick is in, right? It's in my stinky.
Who's this bitch?
She's an animal.
Uh,
Who cares?
it's
Ryan?
Carly Lloyd, dude.
Oh, all right. You know.
Damn. Carly Lloyd, two-time Olympic gold medalist, is announcing the Eagles.
Come on, who they taking? Nakobe Dean.
She's a
Nakobe
pig.
Dean,
Come
Nakobe
on,
Dean.
here we go. Here we go. Who are the
She's
Eagles
a
taking?
moist. She's a moist pig.
Will you stop?
Cameron Jurgens, center.
Center.
out of Nebraska.
Yeah,
They took a
nice.
center. I called it. Offensive lineman. Dude, what's up with Dean? Why are
I
people
don't
passing
know.
on him?
So, I don't know. Something's up.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the center, dude. I like it.
Let's see him.
Kelsey's replacement.
6'2", 303.
Damn.
He's a big boy.
Here he is.
Nebraska, big college. Dude, I'm good with.
Dude, he plays just like Kelsey.
It's one play.
You watched
bro.
one fucking clip.
I'll watch.
Calm down.
No, I ain't gonna-
Actually, he does pull out a lot.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
He does do a lot of that shit that Kelsey does, doesn't he? There's the pass production. All right, it looks all right, man.
Yeah, I think I can't hate it.
I'm
They're
fine.
not going linebacker. They're
I'm
not going to draft a linebacker.
Well,
but
that's why I was kind of like I don't know if they take Dean
Right.
because they have a pretty young core of linebackers right now. Like
They're
that's-
undersized. Well, Nakobe Dean's undersized.
Yeah, but
too.
today's NFL, dude.
Yeah.
You don't need those 270
They
pound linebackers anymore.
They got linebackers and nobody else.
I like
running.
it. I think Callie likes it too. Yeah, he said.
Yeah, I don't.
Here he
Dis-
comes. Look.
Who?
That's not him.
What are you talking about? He's a white guy. Will you stop?
That's the Steelers pick.
Take
now.
your fucking glasses off.
No.
Fuck. No, I think
yeah.
that's a great
It's a good pick.
A great pick. You need a safety there.
You take
A center.
What did I say? I said safety.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Eventually, you got to
You
replace
need
Kelsey.
a safety too. You need a center, man. That was a huge pick for them.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I
The drunk
again,
guy's
the
calling me out.
the sexy one would have been Nakobe Dean. Honestly, the center is probably the right pick.
He's a safety.
Well, the safety is probably the right pick.
He's 330 pounds, but he's going to play safety.
Callie said, "Why is Gary Ray Charles tonight?"
That's right, brother. Don't you forget it.
He needs your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle.
It's a good look. It's a good look for you. It's a
I
good
was,
look for
I
you.
was totally moon.
All right, so here we go. So let's go back. Pick 18. Eagles getting ready to pick. We're thinking, oh man, they might take a receiver here. Let's see what they're gonna do here. And then all of a sudden, I just let me hop on Twitter for a second. And actually, Joe Bucci,
Booch bomb.
first thing I saw, ZZ Sheed, Pulsey said. First tweet I see is from Booch. AJ Brown, question mark? What? And I scroll down, Adam Schefter. Eagles had made a blockbuster trade with the Tennessee Titans to acquire wide receiver AJ Brown for the 18th pick. More details to be named.
You know what's great about this? Earlier yesterday, me and Ryan talked on the phone, and we're talking about Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown fucking training together. And I said, the Eagles are going to draft. They're going to trade for him.
Mhm.
He said, well, he's not available. I said, anybody's available. It's draft day. He said, yeah, you're right. And that was the last we talked. And then,
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude.
I just didn't think it was actually going to happen. Like, but once they made
I
it,
knew one of the. There was too much.
I knew they weren't going to make both picks.
No, but there was too much chatter. You had McLaurin, you had Debo Samuel, you had AJ Brown, and there were rumors about DK Metcalf. That kind of shut down, but there was too much chatter about these receivers. One of them were going to move.
Mhm.
One of them was going to move.
Well, if you remember, Brian, in the beginning of all this, the Eagles were trying to get Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Peterson said the Jason Kelsey reaction to AJ Brown with
Oh,
That was
So
awesome.
he was on a live podcast, which by the way, with Adam Lefkoe, we've had Adam Lefkoe on
Yes,
our
we
show
have.
like really early on
Mhm.
our show, and now Adam Lefkoe is blown up.
Yeah, he
since-
blew up.
I mean, he was well known then, but dude, he's really blown up since then. And pat on the back for us. But Adam Lefkoe had Jason Kelsey on his podcast live as
As the
AJ Brown.
trade happened.
And Kelsey literally stands up and all he sees is his stomach. What? Oh my God. And he sits down and goes, that's freaking awesome, man.
That's Howie Roseman.
That's Howie.
That's Howie.
And man, I gotta tell you, that was awesome to see because I said to Quinn, I was like, man, like that team's got to be going nuts right now. Like Jalen Hurts has to be going nuts.
Well, did you see the
Well, that text message that Mike shared with us earlier in the day, like there was tons of draft, like where they got an A, and the Eagles and one other team have got an A plus.
Yeah, it was the Jets and the Eagles.
Yeah, Jets have had a really
But did you see the thing from the Titans war room? The coach there, what's his name?
Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel. When the trade got announced that they traded, apparently they didn't even tell him before they did it. But when the trade got announced that AJ Brown got traded, he threw down his pen. He stormed out of the room. He was visibly
who did?
Vrabel. He was visibly pissed off. Visibly pissed
Really?
off. Yeah.
But you know what? I mean, they traded AJ Brown, and then and immediately they drafted. They drafted Burke immediately. I mean,
Yeah, well, so
I don't
here-
see him measuring up to AJ Brown.
Well, here's the thing, right? So, the Eagles have made horrible picks with wide receivers and in the first rounds of drafts, right? They've been done piss
Up
poor.
until last year, yeah.
Right. And you come on, Devonte Smith was a Heisman winner. That was a no-brainer, right?
The bottom line, Sean,
You and I could have made that pick,
Yeah.
right?
They needed to do this.
They've had a nice draft last year too.
Yeah.
Because
This is 2 years in a
the
row.
offensive lineman looks like he's going to play. Like they've done okay the last couple of years here. We'll see what happens this year, obviously. But so far, so good. I'm glad so far. And usually when we've done the show, we always do the show right around draft second night of draft night every year. I mean, for the last 7 years, we've been doing it.
2 years ago we did it. 2 years ago it was virtual,
Right.
and we snapped.
Yeah.
Over Jalen Hurts.
Right. And there's always been something.
And then last year it was Rager. And not to call you out, bro.
3 years ago.
Yeah, there was only one guy that liked the Rager pick, and that was Gary. Me, Mike, and Sean were livid. Livid. So
yeah, JJ Arcega-Whiteside, like,
I mean, I'll say this. Hey, Jalen, Mr. Jalen Hurts, Howie Roseman has provided you with several weapons. Let's get it. Let's prove the world wrong. Let's see what you got. Are you the guy that's going to be here, man? Let's light it up.
Well, hold on. Because even if Hurts significantly gets better, they're probably still not a playoff team.
All right, I don't want to get into that right now because I'm still
like Ryan. After they traded for AJ Brown, all the critics have said the Eagles are now significantly better, are now a contender.
All right, so you guys want to hear the scouting report on the latest pick, Cam Jurgens, real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Cam Jurgensen, good for jerking off. No, I'm kidding.
Come on, man.
Yahoo Sports had him as a 3rd or 4th rounder.
Okay.
6'3", 304 pounds. A former tight end, has great athletic traits at center, surprising length and toughness, but he can play a little out of control at times. He was a 4-star recruit in 2018.
So what's that mean? He plays a little out of control.
Undisciplined.
Yeah. He's an elite athlete, top tier testing across the board, surprising length, flies out of his stance and gets on his horse, which we saw in some of the highlights. That's Jason Kelsey 2.0 right
Love
there.
that, dude.
Leads the way and pulls on screens and reaches the 2nd level in a jiffy. Dude, this sounds like a perfect.
Sounds like a really good pick.
Yeah. Creative offense, can open a playbook with rare center movement skill. Great lateral quickness to recover and pick up line games. Offers surprising power, has had great battles with burlier nose tackles, strong hands, lower body explosiveness.
But I mean,
sounds like everything you need in a center.
Right, like Ryan, the last two.
He really put some time in the weight room to add mass and bulk ahead.
Like the last 2 offensive line picks that the Eagles have grabbed, they have attitude. It's the fucking attitude. So they grab this guy. He's got a little bit of attitude. You know, he's a center type guy. And who's the guy the lineman they drafted last year?
Dickerson.
Yes. Yeah, Landon Dickerson's been awesome.
He's got attitude.
Here's the downsides to the kid.
Let's hear it.
Height and weight are the lower end, even for a center, which 303. I mean,
Kelsey
they said that by
plays-
Kelsey.
Kelsey plays at like 280.
Yeah. Hard to imagine him being able to add much more to his frame. Balance can be a little out of whack for his caliber of athlete. Frenetic energy runs a bit too hot at times. So that's the.
So he blows his energy quickly.
He sometimes will whiff on moving targets. Let's see. He can be walked back by powerful bull rushes. Flagged 6 times, 2 holds last fall, including a few wiping out big time gains.
But you know, you're looking at the
dude. I take the good with the bad there. I think the good outweighs the bad.
The athletic.
He also like the things he does bad. He also hasn't had Jason Kelsey in his ear yet. So like
Right, Ryan, and you're saying the stuff that he does bad. That's a big bulk, smash mouth type the center, and that's not what the Eagles are going to bring here. You want a guy that can rotate to the side, rotate to the left, rotate.
I'm saying he could do that though.
Yeah, right. So I mean those opinions. They're
That shit. He's got to be cut. That's got to be coached out.
Polsky said he has a horse cock.
Probably does.
It's a unicorn.
Yeah, right. So,
It's true.
so he's blocking the nose tackle and tripping over his dick.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
like the
that's
pick.
cool.
I
Though.
like it.
All right, so let's get back to AJ Brown because we
It
really
was a
need
need.
to talk about AJ Brown for a second because I don't think we've spent enough time on it. AJ Brown is a top 7 receiver in this league. He's given Jalen Hurts a huge target. Devonte Smith's now a 1A, 1B, a 2. Because AJ Brown's he's huge. He can fly down the field.
Yo,
he can make plays.
That's fucking UPS because Brown delivers.
But yeah, Devonte Smith.
See, Sean, you're lost for words, right? You look at Gary and you're like, oh, wow, Gary's right.
But last year, Devonte Smith.
What can Brown do for you?
Devonte Smith, he was doubled a lot.
Give me 13 touchdowns. That's what he can do for me.
He can.
Sure can.
But Smith was doubled a lot. I think the one thing Smith proved last year, and I don't want to sound like I don't like him, is that he can't be your best receiver. But he could be
double team too.
right. He can be
double team.
he could be a dynamic number 2 receiver though.
Talk about Smith.
Yeah, Devonte Smith, and that's what AJ the Brown is going to bring here. You want to double AJ Brown? Devonte Smith will go off. You don't like that? You're gonna put single coverage on AJ Brown.
Smith in his rookie year had 700 plus yards.
How the fuck did they?
With AJ Brown, he's going to go over 1,000.
How did they?
He's going to go over 1,000.
He might.
Yeah.
They this is good. Now here's the ultimate question. This is what I was leading at. Look, Jalen Hurts had a decent season last year, okay, but we saw things that worried us. This and Ryan and I talked last night on the phone. I'm like, you don't need to go after a quarterback next year if you don't have to. But then I started thinking about things. I'm like, Goddard, AJ Brown, Devonte Smith, and a good running back room, and a great offensive line. If he can't get it done with this offense, then he's not going to get it done. You have to move on next year. And I hate to take the conversation to that route, but
that's where they're at. That's where they're at.
Yeah.
Though.
You agree with me,
yes,
right?
The bottom line. If Jalen Hurts doesn't prove he can go to the next level, and
take it to the limit,
and I think we should probably.
No return.
I don't know if we're keeping opinions out of it, but I don't think he can, because I don't think you can teach arm strength. I don't think you can learn arm strength, and I just don't think he has a strong enough arm.
Yeah, we stick just the facts on this show.
Well, that Ryan,
only facts, just the facts, man.
Hold on. But prove me wrong. Like, I'm not saying I'm not rooting for the guy. I don't want it to come across like that. Prove me wrong. So it's one of two things. He comes out and he's significantly better than he was this year, or he's the same guy. Mm-hmm. You have the collateral, you move up, you go get the guy.
All right. That being said, Ryan, I mean, Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown have had a significant relationship. It goes back to recruiting to come to college. Mm-hmm. Like Jalen Hurts was trying to recruit him to come.
Yeah, and then he stayed home. He went to Ole Miss.
Yes.
Right.
He
saw him on the side of the street, and he's like,
You ever suck some dick for marijuana?
Come on, Sean.
He's like, where did that come from?
Like even all season training. Like, he's been training with AJ Brown. Jalen Hurts is. I mean, let's see. Like this.
I don't care how much he trains, though, bro. He's either got the arm strength or he doesn't.
Right, but this could go one of two ways.
Yeah, we saw him practicing on the side. He's like,
fuck with my ass, man.
He's like, what's going on down that alleyway?
Come on, man.
What?
Come on.
Stop fucking Rick.
Why? All right, I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around, cunt.
All right, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop.
Why you gotta do that?
You ever suck some dick for marijuana?
I fucking love it.
Yeah,
Stop fucking around, cunt.
I'll shut the fuck up.
All right, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Gary. Make your point. Come on.
I already made it.
Shut the fuck up.
My point is, if a quarterback and a wide receiver builds a relationship and they got that fucking, that's good.
It is good.
That's a good thing.
It is good.
Yeah, Gary looks.
But if AJ Brown's 50 yards down the field and he can't get the ball to him, that's bad.
That's a problem. Yep.
I don't care how close they are.
But
AJ Brown's going to say, "Yo, you ain't getting me my ball. You ain't getting me my money."
Brian, you're not wrong in your opinion. But there have been passes with Jalen Hurts where you're like, God damn it. How did he make that pass?
What?
There's been a few.
Or what?
What do you mean, what?
Nothing stands out. That's my point. You can't name me one unbelievable pass.
Guys, we got breaking news. This is not good.
Hear it. Let's hear it.
Joel Embiid is out indefinitely.
Why?
He suffered an orbital fracture and concussion in the Game 6 win against the Raptors. He got hit in the face. I saw him getting checked out. Orbital fracture and a concussion. No timetable for his return.
Miami sweeps him in 4.
Mike, you're wrong. They're going to lose. Get the fuck. Dude, I'm done with him. I'm done.
That's not his fault, dude. He got hit in the fucking...
If he wasn't going down the court like this, like a fucking idiot, he might not got the elbow in the face.
What, Sean? You ain't got nothing to say to that?
Nah, he's right.
Oh, well, you gotta fucking.
God fucking damn it!
I'm done with him. I'm done, dude.
You know what, guys? I mean, this hurts me personally.
Fuck.
I'm listening to you guys for the last fucking 4
Yeah.
years.
Dave Peterson just said it. Yeah. No timetable to return. Orbital fracture and concussion. God damn it!
Like, I'm listening to you guys for the past 4 years.
You know what?
Maybe Paul Reed comes in and plays lights out, and he's your guy.
Basketball.
Well, all right. Well, God damn it. Mike Oxmall just said, "What a nightmare."
Fucking-
He's right. All right, we can't. All right, look, we were focused on good shit. We'll get to the Sixers in a little
You guys
bit.
are fucking
God damn it! I'm so pissed off right now to
Fuck
hear
the
that.
Sixers.
How do we go from here? You know what? No, I'm still up here. You know why? Because it doesn't change my opinion on what's going to happen to the Sixers in the second round.
Like I said, that's true.
It
That's
doesn't
true.
change my opinion.
I was taking the Heat in 6 anyway. I'll take the Heat in 5 now. Like so.
Right, but I can also see in your face that you want them to win.
I'm fucking done. I'm done with him. I'm fucking done. He's hurt every fucking playoff. I'm done. I don't
Yeah,
care
he
how
is.
good you are in the regular
Your
season.
best
You're
ability.
hurt every playoff. I'm done. Trade him.
Why are you yelling at me?
Trade him.
No, he's aggravating in general.
You gotta yell at me. I didn't hurt his eye.
He's right though. Like your best ability is your availability, and he's always hurt during the playoffs. There's always something. It was his fucking thumb, and it's not his fault.
Because the
But it-
secondary
but it-
stars
but it
don't
was-
do what they
but
got to
it-
do.
No, that
No, it has
doesn't.
nothing
That
to do with
has
it.
nothing to do with him getting
But
hurt.
his thumb, it's his thumb, and now it's his. He gets fucking
If this,
jabbed in
I'm
the eye.
telling you, if he didn't go down the court like this,
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam wouldn't have thought I'm going to elbow him in the fucking face.
Siakam was like,
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
"You're gonna eliminate us. You're going home too.
Right.
You'll be home in a week." Oh, what the fuck! All right.
I'm going to have a cigarette.
God damn it! That was a fucking blow.
Bro, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just mad
Yeah,
about the
he's mad in general.
Sixers.
I got a text from Razor. Rachel texted me. I was like, she goes, "Well, there goes the Sixers playoffs." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then all of a sudden, boom, Yahoo, breaking news. I'm like, "Oh, you son of a bitch." Oh man. All right. Hey, listen. It doesn't matter.
They were going to lose to the Heat anyway.
They're not beating the Heat. I didn't see them beating the Heat anyway. Well, again, we'll get to them in a little bit.
Back to the AJ Brown. Like, fuck.
Yeah. So AJ Brown, great weapon for Jalen Hurts. I personally think that it doesn't do anything for Jalen Hurts other than you're more pressure.
Yeah.
It's more pressure on Jalen Hurts now. You know, you have to do something. Like if you don't do it with this team, you're going to be a backup at best in this league.
Yeah, he'll be he'll be Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Did you hear about Lamar Jackson, by the way? So when they traded
he was pissed.
Brown, Ravens traded Hollywood Brown. Lamar Jackson went off.
What the fuck? And that's what he tweeted that.
Fucking what the fucking fuck? Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking. How did you do fucking fucks? Fuck!
Dude,
Oh, check
I'm
this out.
I'm so fucking.
Rachel said the Raptors fans cheered. Their announcer said, "Well, karma is you know what."
Yeah.
So wow, really? That's not good. Anyway, yeah. So AJ Brown out, or AJ Brown traded for the Eagles.
But you were talking about
Jordan
Marquise
Davis,
Brown.
or Hollywood Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, when they traded Hollywood Brown, Lamar Jackson went off.
You're so upset about this. Yeah. This was this.
Trying to hide it, but
Yeah, this is bad. Again, dude, it doesn't change. I don't think the Sixers
And
are
that's
in the second round.
that's the
All right, let's get at it. Let's just go. Let's go
All right,
Sixers.
all right.
We talked the Eagles. Let's go Sixers. Great win. Great win to finally to come back and take care of business there. Doc Rivers kind of pissed me off a little bit. We'll get to that in a second. But
last night.
no, the night before.
Oh yeah.
But to lose 2 straight, you're up 3-0. You lose 2 straight, and you look bad. And then that third game, and you won Embiid's final shot, which was the last time we did a show. Right after that game, they're flying high, and then they put up 2 duds. I was worried. I was legit where I thought they were going to go 7 and maybe lose. And Doc Rivers is going to become the first coach to lose a 3-0 series, which would have been. I don't know how I would have. As pissed off as I am right now about the news we just got, I would have felt even worse if that would happen. Honestly, great win. Way to come out of Toronto in Toronto and come out with that Game 6 win. The fact that the Rachel just texted that the Raptors announcers were basically gloating about Embiid getting hurt, and then the fans cheering and all that, but yet Philly fans always get the rap right. That fucking sucks, and I'm stunned right now.
I'm done with them, dude. I'm done.
You're done with Embiid.
I'm
So
done.
why don't you talk about the text thread that you had with us this week? Because I wonder how many people are going to agree with you.
Okay, so after they lost Game 5, like I didn't trust this team completely anyway. So I was at the point. You're not going to win with Embiid. You're not. They've tried this. They've tried that. They've tried this. I know that the cocksucker in Brooklyn put them in a very bad position. I think they should trade Embiid and rebuild the team around Tyrese Maxey. I understand you may not get the haul or whatever, but it's not going to work. Like, it's not going to. He's never healthy in the playoffs. It's this, it's that, it's the other thing. James Harden's toast. I don't care the game he had last night. You throw at me, he was aggressive.
You're not re-signing James Harden.
No, he had 22 points. He had 12 in the first quarter. So he had 10 the last 3 quarters. So don't give me he had a James Harden type game. He's toast. Put a fork in him.
I actually agree.
I am not giving James Harden a max deal.
I 100% agree with that.
So
James Harden's not here next year on a max deal.
Right, on a max deal, right?
And he's not going to not.
And he's not going to not sign a max deal. Right. So you can't give him a max deal. You'll be locked in for 5 years, and then you're stuck. So let him walk. I understand what you gave up and shit. Let him walk. Trade Embiid. Get what you can and start over. Build it around Tyrese Maxey.
So we're not normally a hot take show, but holy fuck, that's a hot take.
It is. I know.
So Rachel said, "Tell your boy to calm the fuck down."
Okay.
I mean, he took an elbow to the face. How is he supposed to prevent that? Besides the fact that he should not have been in the game anyway, being up by almost 30.
So it's Doc's fault, right? Everything's Doc's fault. If he didn't go down the court like this, they wouldn't have wanted to elbow him in the face.
But she feels that if you trade Embiid, you're now a sub 500 team.
It doesn't matter. You're not going to win.
Oh, we haven't heard from Anita Dick and me in a while. Fuck James Harden. He's washed. And B can't stay healthy. And Doc Rivers is an asshole. Sixers are fucked.
Am I wrong?
I gotta say, here's the thing. And Ryan, calm down, bro.
Okay.
But here's the one thing that I keep coming back to. As crazy as it sounds, oh my God, you're gonna trade one of the best players in the league, but you probably have 2 years tops of him playing at this level. You probably have 2 years. Are you good enough? You're not going to win it this year, right? You unless you get. I don't know about Bradley Beal either.
But how do you get Bradley Beal? You don't have the
Well, you let
The capital.
but you don't have the capital because of what you gave up in the Harden deal. You're still got Tobias Harris under a max deal. You got Embiid under a max deal. How do you figure out to get Beal and build a team around that?
the
gotta
appearance
move
to say, go
Maxey.
ahead and vent, Ryan. I feel your disappointment and pain.
Right. So you got to move Maxey.
No, you move Embiid and rebuild it around Maxey.
Hey, man.
What do you think about that, Gar? Like, what do you think about Joel Embiid not being on this team anymore?
I mean,
Like, this is
listen.
look again. This is weird for me because we're not a hot take show.
No, and I know it sounds like a hot take.
We've never been a hot take show.
I know it does.
This is not what we do.
I know it sounds like that, but
Me looking.
what
on
else do you do?
Like me looking on the outside, not a huge NBA fan, but what my brother is saying. I mean, Embiid.
I don't 100% disagree with him.
Embiid is a piece.
I don't 100%. I can't look at Ryan in the eyes and go, "That's fucking stupid." I've never said that. I've never said that. I look at it and go, "You have 2 years max with this guy. I don't know if you have enough to win it right now."
Right. So the off season will be the time.
But here's the other side of that. What are you going to get for him?
That's the problem. I know. I mean, the
the
whole league knows.
That's going to make you better.
The whole league knows.
You're not
going to get immediately better.
Yeah, you're not going to be
You're
better.
not.
You'll be able.
This is going to take time to rebuild it around Maxey.
Ryan. He's a guy. You'll be able to cheese somebody.
All right, so here's the clip of the play. I got the audio of the play. This is via Rachel sending this to us. Here's the audio of the play.
And Sean, I
33.
Sean.
That's Bush League. And taking flight. And he hears it from the crowd. That's just Bush League. Here's Pascal on the inside. In the foul. And Doc Rivers wants a coach's challenge. Now you're getting it deserved. Pascal Siakam going right at Embiid. That's just uncalled for. I mean, be a good sportsman. Oh, and you know what it is? That karma is a you know what, right? And
Wow. All right. So, all right. Hold on a minute. That's bullshit. Those announcers, that's horseshit. Because how many fucking players do something and do something right? And B's like, you guys are going home. Okay, be a good sport. They're like, come on. How many fucking guys go to the crowd? Shh, all that shit. What's any different from what Embiid did there after he scored a basket, went down the field, went down the court doing that? I hear you on that.
Did Kobe ever do it?
Kobe told Philadelphia he was going to cut our hearts out.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
All those fucking guys, dude. Every touchdown.
But
hold on. What's the difference between what he just did and his touchdown celebration in NFL or a bat flip? What's the difference?
I understand that point, but guys like Kobe just went out there and did it. They didn't care what the crowd was saying. They didn't care what the other team was saying. It doesn't matter what you say because I'm too good.
Every time Embiid touched the ball, he got booed out of the fucking
okay.
building. All right, so that was his way of going,
okay.
You. So Siakam throws a dirty
and when he
elbow.
got hurt, he acted like a pussy.
Dude, he broke a fucking
broken
orbital bone.
Okay. Oh yeah, nobody knows. I was also very sick the first 2 games. So what?
He is.
So what?
He is a fucking whiner.
He's a drama queen.
I will say when he gets hurt,
right?
Like
he's been just man up and be a fucking professional and go out there and do it.
Africans don't get hurt. Remember he said that?
Yeah. So,
but every time there was a fucking play, he's looking at his stump.
Right, exactly. So he brings that kind of shit on himself. I'm not saying it's right for what Siakam did, but how would you feel? How would you feel? You're getting blown out in a closeout game on your home floor, and this dude's acting like a fucking clown. Just shut the fuck up and go out there and play.
So you give him an elbow.
Shut the fuck up!
If you're in Philadelphia and Kobe Bryant or Joel Embiid's on the Miami Heat and he's coming down and he's doing this on your floor, yes, give him a fucking elbow.
So you're agreeing that it's okay to give a guy an elbow in the eye?
When you're provoking it, Yes. He provoked it, which he always does.
He does. That is the way he is. He is. He is a troll.
And then he complains about the reaction throughout his whole career. Just shut the fuck up and play. And this shit won't happen.
Yeah.
It never happened to Jordan. Never happened to Kobe. Never happened to Shaq. Because they just shut the fuck up and played.
You're going back an entire year.
It is. It is this.
It's a different NBA.
It is, man.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get it. I know it is.
I love you, Ryan, but you're just irritated.
If guys coming down the court doing this shit, but think about it. It's not just Embiid.
It's the whole end, and I've
it's
said
not
it.
just the NBA. It's every sport,
right?
But even
hockey, not so much. But
2 games ago in Toronto, when they beat the Sixers, Embiid at the end of the game, he's like, "Okay."
Right, and all it did
no.
was get him a $15,000 fine. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
but that's not him.
And look what it's got him. Look what it's got him.
Yeah. So again, I will concede to Ryan here and say that I don't think that that's something that should be off the table. I don't think that trading Embiid is off the table. And this is not a reactionary thing. This is during the week we were talking, because you only have 2 years in his prime left. Now, is it possible you can build a team around? Yeah, of course. It's the NBA. You can sign 4 guys this year, but
where are you trading them? Who are you getting for them?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
you can sign some veterans cheap, like who fuck it, I'm gonna win the title. I'm gonna go to Philly and just go. But the way this is gone, no one's coming here. And I want to get this with the Doc Rivers thing.
Look at the 37-year-old Chris Paul.
Yeah, what he's doing with the Suns.
37-year-old Chris.
Yo, he was 14 for 14 last night.
It was pretty sick. Yeah,
37 years old.
Well, speaking of Chris Paul, Doc Rivers used him as an excuse.
I don't even want to get into that.
The other night, and this is when they're up 3-0. They give it up. They're up 3-2. Doc Rivers is asked about your history of blowing 3-1 leads, and fucking Rivers went off. I mean, he was pissed.
Doc Rivers has blown.
Oh, look at that roster I had in Orlando.
Listen,
Chris Paul didn't play the first 2 games.
Listen,
everything was a fucking excuse.
In his career, Doc Rivers has blown 13 closeout games.
He's also got 102 career postseason wins.
All right, Ryan, but you're not looking at that. You're looking at 13 blown closeout games. 13.
Yeah, Ryan's going to bring up the audio in a second.
There you go. We ready?
Yeah. So this is what Doc Rivers said.
As an example, but I wish y'all would tell the whole story with me. All right. My Orlando team is the HC. No one gives me credit for getting up against the Pistons who won the title. That was an HC. Go look at that. I want you to go back and look at that roster. I dare you to go back and look at that roster, and you would say, what a hell of a coaching job. Really. I mean, the Clipper team that we lost 3-1. Chris Paul didn't play in the first 2 games and was playing on one leg. And we didn't have home court. And then the last one, to me, is the one we blew. That's the one I said, we blew that. And now it was in the bubble. And anything can happen in the bubble. There's no home court.
Excuse there, too.
In L.A.
Excuses are like assholes.
So I would say with me, some of them is I got to do better always. Always take my own responsibility. And then some of it is circumstances happen. This one, let's win it, and we don't have to talk about it.
All right, so I just want to say this. Orlando, that roster, look at our roster. Tracy McGrady, Mike Miller, Grant Hill, Drew Gooden, who is a good player, Sean Kemp near the end, Horace Grant. You had a pretty damn good team there. Darryl Armstrong was a good player for a couple of years there. He was toward the end of his career there,
and you blew it.
He's playing 29 minutes a game for the team,
and you blew it.
No, that sounded like a bunch of excuses. This team, I'm sorry, I had all intentions of not watching that game last night.
So
I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to watch the draft. I was like, 7
But
o'clock.
it
They're on
started
early.
before the draft.
I'm like, let me put it on.
Right.
And I watched it, and they blew them out. I'm like, all right, cool.
I didn't even bother tuning in.
But I was like, all right, cool. But I still feel the way I feel now, and more so after the news we just got on our show about 10 minutes or 15 minutes ago.
No.
So the Sixers are going to take on the Miami Heat.
And they're getting swept.
They probably are.
Joel Embiid's not playing. They're getting swept.
Yeah, they probably are. I was taking the Heat in 6 to begin with because I don't trust them.
That's actually where I was going to. I was going Heat in 6.
Yeah, because I don't trust them. I don't know what you're going to get night to night. Now, I will let's give him his credit. Before we heard this news, Mike said he feels really good about them, and he was picking the Sixers in 7. I said your optimism is
so that's going to go
unbelievable.
That's going to go the other way now.
Right,
If he had the Sixers in 7, he's not going to take the Sixers in 7.
Not even going
No.
7.
No. I think this is 5. I think the Sixers losing
The
5
Heat
games.
in 5.
Yeah.
Heat in 4. They swept. They sweep.
Yeah.
So does this change things? If the Sixers do indeed lose in 4 or 5
Doc
games,
Rivers isn't getting fired.
he's not going to get fired because there's no Joel Embiid.
Right.
So again,
Do you think Doc Rivers should be fired?
At this point?
Yeah.
Without Joel Embiid in the second round? No.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to win the series anyway.
I didn't. But
My
I don't.
problem with Doc Rivers is the entire second half of the season, the slow starts.
Not only that,
The slow starts.
there were reports that this coaching staff or the coaching staff, the players weren't believing in the coaching staff, weren't believing in Doc Rivers, right?
Who are you hiring though?
Jay Wright.
Seriously, if you fire him, who you hiring?
Me.
Like that's where I'm at.
Me.
Where's Larry Brown at?
That's where I'm at. Like if you're firing him and you're hiring Mike D'Antoni, no, I'm not firing Doc Rivers.
Where's Larry Brown at?
Now, if you're firing him and hiring Sam Cassell, I might go there.
Well, Sam Cassell might get promoted.
Right.
All
right, moving on.
That's what the Sixers are.
I know we're speaking in hypotheticals there. But yeah, I'm just upset, man. Like I'm
done with them. I'm done with this whole thing. I'm done with the whole Embiid thing.
You and I talked yesterday.
I'm done with them.
We said the process was a failure.
It was. It failed. It didn't work.
All right, no.
I know we're being fatalists, and especially after this. This is prior. You and I talked yesterday.
Yes.
And we said that the process is a failure.
Right.
I don't like seeing you guys all pissed off and upset. So move on.
No,
Next.
I'm not pissed off and I'm hurt.
Yeah,
I'm hurt. I was told to sit through this for 7 fucking years and it would work.
You know what, Ryan? And I watched.
It's been 10 years now. It's been fucking 10 years.
Well, I'll say this: the past 5.
They
years,
haven't gotten out of the second round in 21 fucking years.
like the past 5 years, watching you guys tell me, I said, and this was the year where I'm finally like, all right, let me check it out. And what was the point?
God,
I think it got me nothing. It got me nothing. And seeing him so upset, that hurts.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, man. Because 7 years of fucking being the worst team in the 5 years, I guess, being the worst team in the league, being a laughingstock, losing fucking 70 games, 65 games.
And you guys all said, Gary, just be patient. It's going to
Yeah,
get fun.
Michael Carter Williams, Nerlens Noel, all this fucking shit we had to go
Markelle
through.
Fultz,
Yeah, all this shit.
Ben
we had to
Simmons.
Go. Yeah.
What about that?
Joel Embiid.
What about that cocksucker under the bridge?
Yeah, Okafor.
Like we're going back then.
Yeah, all those guys, right? We had to go through all that shit.
So what the process got you?
No.
All it got you was Tyrese Maxey.
Well, I mean, Joel Embiid's still runner-up MVP. I mean, let's not.
Yeah, Ryan, he's an exceptional.
What
talent.
has Maxey done that Embiid hasn't?
All right.
I mean,
You're right. All right.
Embiid is an exceptional talent, Ryan.
Yeah, I know you're
Can't
upset.
build around him.
I know
He's got 2 fucking years left.
I know
in
you're
him.
upset with Embiid right now, but Embiid's still runner-up MVP. I mean, if not MVP, I don't think he wins it, but still,
Oh, I hear you guys say Max.
still, he's
Max.
right there, man.
I think of Max. That kind of lover. Maxi Priest.
Oh my God.
Maxi fucking Priest.
You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that kind of love.
God.
Thanks for making me laugh, bro. Thanks, man. For real. Thanks, man.
Dude, listen.
I don't like seeing you like
I'm
this.
trying to talk you off the ledge here. You and I both said they weren't winning the series.
But they're not winning anything.
So make it less painful now at this point.
Right. Like, it is what it is. They're
Are they
done.
going to beat the Bucks or the Celtics anyway?
No, they're not.
So they're not making their
Right,
finals.
But
I mean,
they're
I
not.
said
But they're not winning anything.
I said Toronto with 5 because Doc Rivers would fuck them.
But they're not winning anything. So we sat through the process and waited, and they
But wait a minute.
they still can't get out of the second round.
Wait a minute, Ryan. The process, has there not been moments where it's been fun? Enjoy what you have.
There were moments when it was fun when we had Andre Iguodala. When Andre Iguodala was your best player.
No,
I need more than fun.
I fucking couldn't stand him.
I need more than fun,
I
bro.
could not stand him at all.
But that's all you got, Ryan.
It's not enough.
But you're all right, but you're not getting anything else.
It's not, and that's my
Like-
point.
Like it's come to a head. It's
That's
done.
my point.
They're not going to do anything.
No,
else.
and that's my point. We were told to sit through 5 years of drud because it would fucking get us something, and it hasn't. It didn't work.
Nobody told you to sit through it. This is
Yes, they did. Sam Hinkie did. Brian Colangelo did. 5 years of winning fucking 15 games a year.
And where's Brian Colangelo at?
Garrett, doesn't matter where they're at. They made us sit through it because we were told that it's going to work and we're going to win.
So you believe that,
We had no choice but believe it.
right? All right, Ryan. So that could go one of two ways.
No, it went the way that it shouldn't have went. We were told to believe, and we're the ones that fucking pay them all their money. And no, you took our franchise, you handcuffed it, and we fucking won 15 games a year, and it didn't work.
It's a crapshoot.
Fuck that crapshoot.
Yeah, but what other teams?
I
have-
Fuck that crapshoot.
Yeah, but
what other teams have told
have
their
done
fan
that?
base to sit through that?
Right.
There's no guarantee, though, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't care. There's a guarantee. We were told to sit through it, and we were told it would work,
Ryan,
and it didn't.
I'm just saying,
So
Ryan.
fuck you.
All right, but I'm just saying.
No, there's no just saying.
There is-
Fuck you.
There is just saying.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Fuck you.
You sucked on the
No,
balls.
fuck you.
You sucked on the testicles.
No, fuck you.
You sucked on the testicles, and they didn't come, and you lost.
Fuck you.
You lost. Like, there's no guarantee in sports, bro.
I just want you guys to know this is from the Lost Boys. It's called "I Still Believe" from the Lost Boys. Remember the Lost Boys? The shirtless horn, trombone player.
Yeah, the shirt that band that's on the beach.
And the
he
Lost
doesn't have a
Boys.
shirt on. He's all diesel. He's got a saxophone. I don't remember.
I still believe.
Yo, right now he's got it on his hip like a fucking guitar.
Yeah, he's all buff.
Yeah.
So Dave Peterson said, "Just pull the Band-Aid off, guys, in truly fashion. Repeat after me. There's always next year."
Well said, Dave.
Yeah, Polsky got it. He's a saxophonist. He got it.
Yo, right here we go.
10, 9, 8, 70 fuckers.
Yeah, what happens, guys? What happens?
They're done.
No. What happens if they come out and kick ass?
They're
What
not
if they
done.
win? What if they win the series?
Yeah.
And then MB comes back in the conference finals
Against Miami?
and they
I
win.
still believe. I'm playing. I still believe.
Yeah.
No. It stinks.
Yo, Paul
I
Reed.
still believe.
It
Paul,
stinks.
Paul Reed's gonna light it up.
B-ball Paul.
Yeah, B-ball Paul. He's gonna light it up for 15 minutes because he's gonna get fouled out
Yo,
because he takes foul after foul after foul.
Paul comes in the game and fights.
Danny Green's getting 75 3-pointers, right?
Who's Paul's backup now?
DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, still down. Oh, fuck. Nah, we're fucked.
Do they
It's not
start?
a- it's not
but wait a minute.
It's
They-
not an inside game anymore, though,
No.
man.
but they do start B-ball Paul, right?
Oh, yeah. It has to be Paul.
Right?
Listen,
Against Adebayo?
Miami's a bigger.
I'll tell you what, man.
No, I think they start Jordan.
I'll tell you what.
I think it's Jordan.
Like, this is my 6th year on the podcast. And watching you guys talk.
I still believe. Remember I had that shirt? I had a shirt. I had a shirt with the dude playing the sax.
Yo, he's got the Tong Po fucking. It's a Tong Po from Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Fucking ponytail.
And bead on my sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. He's all fucking buff and shit.
Turn this on.
No.
Yes.
His name's Tim Capiello. I gotta get credit just in case this video gets taken down.
Fuck that cannoli eating motherfucker. Turn it off.
The what?
Cannoli eating motherfucker.
Plays a mean saxophone.
Plays a mean skin flute too. I still believe. I still cream.
And bead on my sleeve.
All right, so if you still believe, go to cornerpubsports.net. Check out our articles. We did a draft, a mock draft that I was right on one of the picks. Actually, I went to bring that up.
So
too.
was I.
Did you see Jordan Davis?
So was I, yes.
So I was right on one of the picks.
So was I.
Mike said,
Did we plug you enough tonight in the beginning of the show?
Yeah,
what
like,
the fuck?
What the fuck, Sean?
so I was right on the pick. So Mike thinks they were high on Jordan Davis or Carl Phillies from Purdue. When did Carl Phillies go?
The end of the second round, the first round. It was towards the end of the first round.
He his final pick was Burks. He thought Burks was going to be the guy.
Right. And Howie Roseman said, fuck Burks.
He had Davis ranked 11th overall.
Who?
He had Jordan Davis ranked 11th overall. Like that. Yeah. Dean ranked 15th overall.
Go, guys.
So,
A.J. fucking Brown. T.O.2.0.
we weren't going to have a parade this year into it, dude. I hate to be that way. Ryan, I hate to be that way. We were not going to have a parade this year.
Yeah, the Flyers are going to bring us a cup.
No, come on. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
We were not going to have a parade in Philly for the 76ers this year. They were not. They were outplayed in 4 out of 6 games.
What secondary players?
Against the
No,
Raptors.
no,
three
it
out
was
of
three
6
of
games. 3 out of 6 games.
Yeah.
What bench
Against the
players?
But
Yeah.
but 3 out of the last 4 games of the series belong to the Raptors.
Yeah.
The Sixers were a team that went out and got James Harden, and they could not keep up with the Raptors.
All right.
They got lucky on a last-minute shot. They should have lost that game.
So
Yeah.
they should have been down 3 games to 2.
My
Can you
opinion.
imagine playing Game 7 without Joel Embiid?
You know,
right now?
even if the Sixers go and they beat Miami, you don't extend Harden.
No.
You just don't do it.
Well, you know what, though?
Unless
Harden fucking scores 30 a game.
Right, unless Harden turns into the Harden that was in Houston and they win this series.
It's not going to happen. No,
Bro, I'm not saying it's going to happen.
Should I put I Still Believe back on?
no.
I'm not saying it's going to happen.
He's,
But
he's lazy. He's lazy.
He is lazy.
he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just, that's the only way you bring him back.
Listen. You old fat bitch. What's he, 33 years old? You fat bitch. Yeah. All right, you're 33 years old. You're getting $45 million. Are you not going to do everything? You're going to take it to the limit, ain't you?
Take it to
Push
the
it
limit.
to the limit.
No, come on.
Push it to the limit.
Push it
Stop.
to the
Come on.
I'm not in the NBA. Bro, the NBA is different.
All right, you're making 65 fucking thousand a year. Are you not going to do everything you can?
Oh, sorry. I can't hear you, Gary.
Well,
You came off the mic.
Well, after
What did you just say?
a little
No,
while,
Gary, I can't hear you. You came off the mic.
no, after a little while, I'm just gonna do what I got to do to get by.
Oh, what do you work for the city?
Yeah, hopefully.
I got to step aside.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every time I hear the song, I think of Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
You don't think of Scarface?
No, I do because they were both kind of the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. Push on the razor's edge.
Hey yo, Razor's Edge. Gary dancing.
Push it to the limit. Yo, Marion, he's walking through his lawn, and he's like, he's got a fucking lion.
Every song needs a montage. That's the song is based off of.
Gotta have a montage.
Yo, this song was on the movie I reviewed a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Team America.
No, not that one.
No,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. It's this song with different lyrics.
Every song needs a montage.
Even Rocky had a montage.
The porn one. What was the porn one I watched?
No, I did the porn one.
No. Before that.
We made him do a porn movie?
No.
Yeah. The guy with the fucking. He had the rock.
Oh, Orgasmo.
Oh, Orgasmo.
Yeah.
This is.
Is it?
It's a different song, but it's this. Yes.
I'm a
Is
man.
it really?
Yes.
I'm a man.
Oh,
I'm
man.
a man. Yeah, I'm a man.
That's it.
It is the song, dude.
Yeah, that's
I watch. I can't believe you motherfuckers make me watch shit just to look at my reaction and laugh at me.
It's by DVDA, Double Vagina, Double Anal. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not.
It's Trey Parker. Man.
Push it to the limit. Yeah, it is the same song.
Trey Parker, dude.
Hold on.
Now you're my own. Live it. Here it comes. Here, live it. Cause she got big titties. Here it comes. Yeah.
What makes a man? Is it the woman in his arms? Just cause she has big titties.
You make a motherfucker want to sing.
Hey, he fights every day. No, it's probably the titties. Mayo. I love his off key. Mayo.
You're mine.
Live it. All right, enough for that.
Fucking Trey Parker, dude.
Oh, fuck. You guys are out of control tonight.
It's your fault.
Where's Mike at to hold us all in line?
He's dancing with his daughter.
He still thinks the Sixers are going to win in 7.
No, I don't think so. I think Mike's pretty pissed. I shot in the text.
Did you?
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? All right. Phillies, though. Phillies had a nice week. Phillies had a 4-game sweep of the Colorado Rockies, man. That's, hey.
Right.
Hey.
You know when the last time was they had a 4-game sweep at home?
4-game sweep at home. I'm going to say 2017. No? Before that?
What's who?
Oh, man. By the way, Peterson said the world ain't all. Wait. Hold on. What is he saying here? The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place.
It's Rocky Balboa.
And I don't care how tough you are. It'll beat you to your knees. And it'll keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, nobody ain't the hardest life.
All right.
You know,
But it ain't about how hard you hit. The hard you get hit, it came back up forward.
the Sixers.
That's
can't,
right, Mick. It stinks, doesn't it?
The Sixers
Post
can't.
right away. Rocky.
The Sixers can't get hit hard and come back though. They're soft.
Dave, that's well done, but I got to tell you.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, Dave.
Stop fucking around, cunt.
Yeah, Dave. You should have came to the bar 3 hours ago.
around, cunt!
I love it.
Where's that horse?
I just deleted it. I just deleted the horse.
You ever suck some dick for marijuana?
This fucking show.
I'm gonna get you off.
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
Dude, so I listened to the show like 2 weeks ago, and you were trying to make a point. And I kept playing. You fucking lost your. You couldn't even talk.
The horse.
No, the cranking your knob. And then you're trying to make
Hulk Hogan's going to get you off by cranking your knob.
and you're trying to make a point. I played something, and you're and you're just laughing. Dude, I'm mowing along my fucking ear things. I'm laughing. My neighbors probably think I'm senile.
You know, Amber Heard. I mean, Johnny Depp said, Amber Heard, please don't shit in the bed. And Amber Heard, you know, her reaction was, I'm gonna crank your knob.
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
And then he's like, listen, baby, listen.
Yeah.
You get your dick and your pussy all covered in shit.
Did you guys ever listen back to the show when you're trying to do something? Like for instance, I'm listening back to the show.
What's that? I can't hear you.
I'm listening back to the show, and I'm cutting the grass, and there's shit that comes. Yo, Ryan. Oh my God. Like, what's the fuck's the matter with us?
We're drunk.
Apparently, Jason Kelsey was a big part of the Eagles draft pick of the new center.
Really?
Yes. Which makes sense. That's according to TJ. Which makes sense, dude. He looks like the same player.
Who asked TJ?
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Fuck man and his sister.
Fucking tit and shit.
Tit and shit.
Tit and shit. Oh man.
To be fair.
What the fuck? Tit and shit.
You're such an asshole.
I'm sorry.
And you know what the worst part is? It took me a second to go, tit and J.
TJ.
And the whole time I'm thinking TJ and his sister, and I'm like, oh wait, T and J. It took me a second.
I guarantee he's laughing.
Shit. Jet doesn't even start with J.
No, it's a
It's
G.
a G.
It's a G.
No, Jit starts with
No, it's GHIT,
I don't know.
isn't
Is
it?
it? I don't know.
It's a J.
Is it? I think it is a G.
Like
I don't-
Jit bag. J-I-T.
Jit
Yeah,
bag.
it is J.
Yeah, all right.
It is
all right.
J. It
Jit
is.
bag.
What the fuck?
Remember that, Ron?
Hot stinks.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I
man.
masturbated.
I'm going to have a cigarette.
Use your sweet dish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away.
This fucking show, guys.
A
Yes.
skunky cunt.
You guys are out of your
Wow.
fucking minds.
It's your fault.
I know. But anyway, talk about the Phillies.
Well, give me a beer.
What do you mean get you a beer? What the fuck?
Yes, I did.
Gary, you're right.
What a fucking jitbag.
It's spelled with a J. You're right. You're 100%.
Like the Phillies have completed a series against the Rockies. But my concern is like Wheeler won, but he struggled.
Mhm.
Like why is he struggling? Is that shoulder an issue? Like is his
Wheeler
shoulder
didn't
still-
struggle last start. Wheeler, the fourth game of the series.
Yeah.
Nah, Wheeler pitched well. Nah, he pitched well. He's starting to. Polsky said it's not 90 degrees yet. Forget that. Peterson said the name of the show is Tit and Jit.
Tit and Jit.
TJ be honored.
Love,
Yeah,
you,
Polsky,
love you, TJ.
Polsky said it's too cold out. It's too cold out for the Phillies. No, 4-game set, 4-game series at home. When did Ryan say the last one happened? Did he even say it?
No, I don't remember, Sean. But it was a few years.
Man, that was a hell of a series.
It's the
I mean,
Rockies.
dude, they outscored them 32-9 in the
It's the
4 games.
Rockies, bro.
Yeah, and you lost 2 out of 3 out there in Colorado. Actually, the Rockies had a very good offseason. I felt that the Rockies made some moves that I was like, wow, they're improving their team a little bit.
Does this mean the bats are going to enlighten?
Sure they are. I don't know if this series is why. They took advantage of a lot of dumb mistakes that the Rockies made.
Listen,
The Rockies had a lot of miscues in the outfield,
Listen, the Phillies have won.
but they took advantage of it.
They won 5. They won 5.
5 what?
5 in a row. So if they can win 5 more, And that's 10 in a row.
That'd be 10.
That
Yep.
put that.
And then if they win another 5,
no,
that'd be
Sean,
15.
I'm not talking about.
If they won another 4, that'd be
So
19. So I tricked you.
So you're trying to make.
If they won 4, they won 19.
So you're trying to make an ass out of me.
If they lost 1, that means they won 19 out of 20.
No, Sean, stop.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
They won 5. If they can win 5 more in a row, I mean
That's 10.
Right. So that's 10 in a row.
Divided by 2 is 5.
All right. So you want me to shut the fuck up then?
Divided by 2 is 5.
You motherfucker.
So what are you trying to say?
If they win 10 in a row,
right?
I mean, that puts them right back in the race.
They're already right. I mean, it's 5. It's not even May is this weekend. They're 500. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Like it
But that don't bother you a little bit, Sean, because of the batting power.
No, because their pitching sucks. And you're waiting for this. You can't just throw a team together last second and pull some a ball buster. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, it's all right.
You can't just throw a team together last second and expect, miraculous.
But I'm not expecting miraculous, Sean. I'm just expecting competitive.
And they're competitive. They're 500 right now.
I mean, it's better now than it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and they're going to get there. They're going to get there.
And that fire with Schwarber against fucking Hernandez.
Oh, Angel Hernandez the other night.
Like, I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Actually, was that the last loss they've had?
Yeah.
That game was the last loss they had. Was that Sunday night? I think it was Sunday night. Angel Hernandez called. No, it wasn't Sunday night. What was that game? I forget what game
Sean,
was.
the whole where Hernandez.
Oh, against the Brewers. That was against the Brewers. Yeah.
Where he picked up Schwarber has the bat with 2 hands.
Throws his helmet. Immediately, Hernandez says, "You're out." Dude, he got his. I mean, he's like, both sides, you're horse shit. I don't know how that asshole still has a job, Angel Hernandez.
Because he's in the union.
Yeah, but he was trying to file for complaints because he didn't get the call to World Series.
Dude,
because you fucking suck. And then guess what?
He's in the union.
Major League Baseball agreed that he was great that game. According to our grades, he was fine.
He's in the union.
But I tell you what, that woke the Phillies up, Gar.
It did.
I'm glad you brought that up. That moment woke the Phillies up. They were like, because they haven't lost the game since.
No, they haven't.
What are they doing tonight? Do we know?
I'm not sure.
I'll check it
Noel's pitching well. I know that. I know we had the draft on, and then we lost the fucking feed somehow. I don't know what happened there, but
He's pitching good. They're down 3-0.
oh, what inning is it?
7th.
All right, so you probably
So again, they can't score.
yeah.
No
So we're right back where we fucking were.
No hits.
Nola gave up all 3, 7 hits in 6 innings, had 94. I mean,
There being no hit.
what?
Yeah, there being no hit.
Oh my God, the Phillies are being no hit through 7 innings. But it's not a no hitter because it'll be if they end up that way, it'll be a combined no hitter, right? Because I think they've had several pitchers. Yeah, they've had 3 pitchers. So,
But that aside, Sean, you got all this hitting firepower.
what the fuck? So I'm sitting there talking about how.
Yeah, Sean, you were sucking their cock. Now you got to swallow.
Dude, we had one good day in Philadelphia sports. One. We had one good day yesterday where everything looked good. Toronto loses to the Sixers. Everything looks good. Sixers move on. The Eagles make fantastic picks, right? Make a great trade. The Phillies got a 4-game sweep. Now they're getting no hit. And now the fucking Embiid's out for the fucking probably the year.
I fucking dude, I'm not. How can this lineup be getting no hit? No.
It's got a comment on Twitter about our Embiid thing. Same thing we said, Ryan. I didn't think the Sixers were going to beat the Heat anyway. Now it's for certain that they're not. I hate to say it, but Embiid and injuries always seem to go together, and he's right.
Yep.
That's from Steve Asmus. He's right. He's right. He's right with that. So, we talked about that. He's 100% right.
You heard where I'm at with them.
Yeah. Yep. God damn it. No hit. Fucking embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing.
How's this lineup get no hit through 7 innings? How?
Swinging and missing.
Yeah.
You know?
They're probably swinging at first pitches.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they're feeling themselves a little
Yeah.
bit. Oh, yeah. We swept the Rockies. Let's put up a clunker against the fucking Mets.
the team you got to beat.
Fucking assholes. Just got done talking about how good they've been playing. I'm moving on.
Dude,
Let's move on. Let's do While You're Drunk and call it a fucking show. I'm disgusted.
How do you go? Like you just said, like, how do you go from the night we had last night to a complete 180 like this?
This show might be like a fucking.
Like,
This show could just be called 180. Like,
nah, the show's called Tit and Jit. That's what the show's called.
Oh man. So I think it's time for While You're Drunk.
I am not drunk, man. You're trying to make me drunk.
It's time to catch up on some things you may have missed.
Do you think a six-pack is acceptable?
While you were drunk.
I'm drunk and I love cats. What more do you need to know?
Stop fucking around, cunt!
Speaking of, Amber Heard is a fucking pig.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to talk about this last week. Crash and burn with Tit and Jit. That's what Polsky said. Crash and burn. Peterson said crash and burn, and Polsky combined the two.
It's not bad.
People are like, crash and burn, Tit and Jit. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Let's check this out.
Yeah, let's check that show out. It's a crazy fucking name. And a good for you segment.
Oh, good for you.
We have now gone viral on two posts in the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Fucking right.
yeah. What Stephen A. Smith said about Ben Simmons, basically said he's the weakest athlete ever. I made a little graphic and it went fucking crazy. So pretty cool. Anyway, enough of that.
It's not wrong.
No, he's not. Amber Heard is a pig.
You old fat bitch! You fat bitch!
Whatever. She beats the fucking shit out of Johnny Depp.
Shits in his bed.
Shits in his bed. It gives a new phrase. It gives a new meaning to the phrase. I hope you shit in your bed and roll in it, right? Because she obviously does. I wonder if she likes the Cleveland Steamer, like on her. You think? Would you give her a Cleveland Steamer?
Have you
ever shit on a girl?
No, but not that I'm like, damn, I'd like to shit on a girl, but
like, who would ever think?
No,
come on. No, come on, man. Who thinks of that?
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of makes her hotter.
Yeah, obviously, because you're steamy poops on her. What else is gonna make her hot? What, was shit on her?
No, just like
the fact that she dumps in her bed.
Just
that makes
everything.
her hotter. That makes her a nasty
just
fucking
her
pig.
being like kind of a lunatic. It kind of makes her hotter.
Polsky said a rusty trombone. That's going further than that. That's disgusting. What a nasty fucking pig.
I mean, I don't ever want to involve shit with sex.
So when she was doing Aquaman, she's underwater. You think like that shit was just kind of. Didn't she play like the queen or not the queen? What the fuck was she? An Aquaman?
I don't know. I never watched it.
It was all right. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. That was before DC.
But even
before
back then,
DC made the best DC movie a few months ago.
Maybe one of the best comic book movies ever. Maybe.
Well, you're not going to see the Flash now, right? That.
Yeah, I'm going to see.
Wait,
I'm still going to see it.
They are a fucking lunatic.
I'm still going to see it. So I want to see Michael Keaton as Batman again.
If it comes out,
it'll be out. Dude, they wasted. It was too much time. Ezra Miller, fucking freak. Am I allowed to call they a freak?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not calling they a freak because they a freak. I'm calling they a freak because they a fucking idiot.
Yeah, so but like
I can't believe I actually got that sentence out.
That's not bad, Sean.
Wasn't bad,
that's
right?
not bad. But even
would you tongue punch that fart box?
Who, Amber Heard?
Yeah. What about Ezra Miller?
They?
Yeah.
No.
What if Ezra Miller cut it off? Well,
no.
Kind of cute with lipstick on.
They did kind of look cute. I don't know. They look kind of. It's hard to keep calling him.
All right.
They.
Enough. Let's move on. Amber Heard's a fucking pig. All right. The Panthers have had amazing success with Claude Giroux. Go ahead, Rye. Read off the stats.
The Panthers, as of what was it,
Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday, were 15-1 with Claude Giroux. And in 16 games,
Oh, good for you.
he's got 20 points. He's proven he's still got it. And if you put pieces around him, what he can do for you. Let's go Panthers. I hope they win the whole fucking thing.
I agree.
Nothing would please me more. I know it'd be in a Panthers jersey, but to see Claude Giroux hoist the cup and give it a kiss. Nothing would please me.
Yeah, he
more.
deserves it, man.
Yes.
He's been in the league for a long time. He's and you were one of his bigger on the show. You were one of his bigger critics.
Yeah, and it wasn't because I never liked him as a player.
You just thought they should have moved him because they could get something for him. I just never thought he was that. I always appreciated Claude Giroux. I always liked watching him play. I knew he wasn't that superstar, and it's crazy because I say that, and yet you look at the numbers and you look at everything he's done, the power play goals, the power play points, and some of his numbers, and he's and all-time stats in the Flyers franchise. Man, he's a really good fucking player. But he was here for a long time too, and he was productive for a long time. We had this conversation already. Do I not appreciate him as much as maybe I should? Maybe. And I was a big Claude Giroux fan. But yeah, I agree with you, dude. I would love to see him raise the cup in a Florida Panthers uniform. I think that would be pretty cool. And I think it's more of a slap in the face for the Flyers. Like, you could have had this, you fucking idiots, and you never.
You just didn't.
You got rid of Yager
Right.
after Claude Giroux had the most productive season he had of his career. You got rid of him, and motherfucker's still playing hockey, by the way.
Yeah, over in Sweden.
You could have had him for another year or two. Build around that a little bit and see what happens. Hockey's a weird sport, man. You get hot in the playoffs, and anything can happen.
Right.
But if you don't have scoring, and you can't generate offense, you don't have a chance.
Right.
And the Flyers haven't been able to do that for years.
The best player they ever put around him outside of Yager was Jacob Voracek.
Yeah. And Voracek had 5-6 years
where he was a good player.
But the last 2 years, he was
right. Like, he was a good player, but they built around him like Jacob Voracek was a stud, and Jacob Voracek was never a stud.
Yep.
Never.
Yep. Mike, about the Sixers situation, the team has had some of the worst luck, all the bad picks, all the player drama, and Embiid's injuries every year in the playoffs. It's fucking ridiculous. And Mike's right. Mike's right. Yeah, I just I'm still. I gotta share this. This is from Polsky for those who are watching live. That's Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Amber, sweetheart, I'm home. And then there's a shadow of Amber Heard dumping on the bed. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Thank you, Mark, for that.
Somebody's got to take it to Stinky.
Someone does. All right. So breaking news. This happened a couple hours ago. Trevor Bauer for the Dodgers has been suspended for 2 full seasons. For domestic abuse, child abuse, abuse. Yeah. What's with the child abuse out of the gate?
I didn't know anything about that. I know about the domestic thing. Maybe he beat the kid up too.
I didn't hear of that. The only thing I really heard was that Trevor Bauer choked a woman unconscious, and then
fuck with my ass, man. Shit.
While punching her in their head as he was doing it, and came to and. So, of course, as people, I heard it was consensual. When she was fucking drooling.
When she was out cold.
Yeah, when she was drooling, it was consensual. Like, what, did it wink at her?
Right. If anybody tries to justify this.
I got nothing.
Right. But the Dodgers, man, they went out and signed him. Like,
remember that? When they were like, oh, shit.
So this is going to be, they give him a 4-year contract?
He pitched a couple times for them, and that was it?
I don't think he pitched at all.
Did he not pitch for him?
I don't think he pitched at all. And I think they signed him to a 4-year deal. He's not going to.
Fucking crazy, dude. Like, he was. Well, yeah, but I don't think they're going to be on the hook for this. You suspend him? If he's suspended by Major League Baseball, you're not on the hook.
You're not?
No, he's not getting paid. No, suspended by base. If you're suspended by the MLB for domestic abuse, that's not the team's fault. It's not like they can see that come and go, oh, he's gonna knock someone's fucking lights out, bang him in the ass. We're gonna fucking.
I didn't know MLB had something like that. I thought no matter what, their contracts were guaranteed.
I have to look into it.
Yeah.
Dave Peterson, I know you're still listening. What do you think?
Yeah, can you look into that?
I don't think so. I think if it's Major League Baseball suspend, like if you got suspended for PEDs, why should you get paid? I don't think you should get paid. I think you're. That's it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just
I know, but like I'm just thinking logically. Like although baseball's not logic,
right?
Baseball's whatever. Baseball has their own fucking issues.
Baseball's a different animal.
Yeah, it is.
But I thought contracts.
It's a unicorn.
Again, I could be wrong, but I think baseball contracts are fully guaranteed.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what Dave comes back with. All right. The last Why You Were Drunk story comes from a personal story on Wednesday night. So Ryan and I go to a concert.
Mastodon.
Yeah, we go see Mastodon and OTEP.
They were
Opeth.
Mastodon was like, you got a chance to go see them. Go see them. They're so fucking good.
So the venue got changed from a seated venue to a standing room only venue, and in the Fillmore in Philly,
which is still a cool
good
place.
Venue.
It's
a cool
still
venue.
a cool place to see a show.
Yeah.
Does any of you remember the Fillmore?
That was the Alamo. You remember the Alamo? The Alamo don't have no basement. There's no basement in the Alamo. Chewing a gum. Anyway, fucking poor fuck was looking for his bike.
Right.
So
like, give him a break. Give him his fucking bike.
Davy Crockett.
All right, Dave Peterson just confirmed. Oh, players are not paid while suspended. If the suspension stands, the Dodgers would be off the hook for the balance of the contract if Bauer was considering a settlement. Continue.
He told her medium rare.
Yeah, I thought so. I didn't
Okay.
think he was. He did say he's going to appeal it.
So as he's appealing, he's still getting paid.
In addition, a suspended player can be replaced on the active roster by another player.
Oh, so it doesn't even count as a roster spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought so because when Odubel Herrera was suspended, the Phillies weren't paying him. I could have sworn they weren't paying him anymore.
Okay.
Especially because if it's I wonder if it's a team thing that might be different. Like the team,
But if baseball,
is like conduct detrimental to
Right.
the team, or something, or he was holding out, or something like whatever.
but if baseball
suspends
Right,
you, like
right.
PEDs,
There you going back to the Terrell Owens contact.
a little bit, a little bit.
How is smacking the fucking bitch around detrimental to the team?
I wasn't saying that. What I was saying was Major League Baseball suspended him for what he did, which is a disgusting act. I mean, really, like that's pretty foul. At least like let one eye open when you do it, so she can look at you, give you the fish eye. Something.
Yeah.
No,
or the brown eye.
I'm just kidding.
Give you the brown eye.
Yeah, I was just looking out with the one eye in fear as he's ripping his belt off his pants.
Fuck with my ass, man. Shit.
You fucking.
Meanwhile, her dad's outside.
He's got my daughter in there.
You fucking bitch! I told you medium rare.
All right, so we're at the show last week.
Not in front of the kids. I'm gonna smack them too. They're animal. They're just gonna be animals like you.
The cop.
My daughter in there.
He walks in. He's like,
It stinks.
Nice and good.
It smells like sex in here.
Please stop. You're hurting me.
I used to change his diapers. I know that smell.
You're hurting me. It's a double wide surprise.
That's fucked up, man.
It is fall.
Yeah. That's our show. All right. So Ryan and I were at a concert last week, and bartender walks over, and she's wearing a fucking Kelly Green Polsky. Fucking Polsky, what the fuck? She's wearing a Kelly Green fucking sweatshirt.
Give me a beer, you Roger Ruzek.
I was like, yo, Roger Ruzek, give me a beer. Fucking Ryan goes, wait a minute. Did you? And it took him a sec. It took Ryan a second because he's like, yeah. I was, I just called her Roger Ruzek. Ryan's like, yeah.
And I'm just worried about my beer. I'm
he's
a little
like,
drunk.
yeah, you're right. And he's like, wait, Roger Ruzek? And I'm like, yeah, from the 1993 Eagles, the kicker. He's like, what the fuck?
Now I'm in the middle of the floor. I'm doing like kicks.
And then he's like,
I'm like,
yeah. He backs up, starts doing field goal. He's like, and he's like, and their punter is Jeff Fiegels. Yeah. And I'm like,
you were doing field goal kicks?
Yeah, he was doing field goal kicks.
You want to see a field goal?
Yeah,
we got to see a demonstration.
Let's see a field goal kick. Here you Good job.
Yo, Jeff Fiegels pulled a Charlie Brown on you. He pulled the ball away. Jeff.
All right, so
Jeff Fiegels was a good punter.
So I thought it was a good pull by me. I just wanted to bring it up. Roger Ruzek, like no one, like who thinks of Roger Ruzek?
Another
when you say,
you didn't say David Akers.
Like I'm wearing.
You didn't say Jake Elliott. You said, hey, Roger Ruzek, give me a beer.
Yeah, no, not Tony Franklin.
No.
Another pat on Sean Selby's back.
No, Chris Bonial. None of that.
Chris Bonial.
Another pat on pat on Sean Selby's back.
Just to go a little further on Dave Peterson, the Trevor Bauer situation, I should say. Dave Peterson saying the Dodgers pitcher can pursue an expedited appeal on the league's independent arbitrator. He cannot play during his appeal process. Only 16 players suspended under baseball's sexual assault and domestic violence policy. Bauer is the first not to agree to negotiate a settlement. He can argue that he does not warrant any suspension because he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
That the commissioner, Rob Manfred, has suspended him for unconventional but consensual sex rather than sexual assault. But the fact, that's true. But he's like being investigated. Like there's
there's something here.
Why he raped her?
Yeah, there's poop on the bed.
Well, he choked her and apparently fucked her while she was out cold. And then a child abuse claim came out. Apparently, that's I don't know about that. Like maybe he beat the kid up too.
I mean, that's a solid Friday night.
Maybe he hit her so hard in the ass that the turd. Yeah, maybe the turd was considered a kid.
It's poop again.
He called the shit poop.
It's poop again.
All right,
it's poop again.
On that note.
All right.
Polsky said he's a nice church-going guy.
You say anything to anybody about this next time, it'll be shit on my dick instead of my knife.
No, shit on my knife instead of my dick.
Fucking asshole.
Man.
Well, it was a fun show, guys. We had a lot to talk about tonight. Things kind of took a turn and we didn't expect. I mean, honestly, we were on a fucking high. We were really on a high tonight. And it beat getting hurt kind of soured us a little bit. But you know what? It's all right.
It's his quest for glory.
We will
so we can know your story.
Thank you guys.
Thank
you guys for following us.
Man.
Our socials at Corner Plus Sports. If you follow our articles at cornerplusports.net. Downloading the show, listening live. Everybody who commented tonight, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Keep the show going.
Yeah, all three.
You help with the conversation. No, we had quite a few people tonight.
Mark said hit it in the brown.
Hit it in the brown. Taking the Browns to the
taking my cock to the Browns.
Rogers Hound. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We will see you guys
Penis out
next week.